Hey guys, Dr. Sarishu. I have received so many questions from you guys about how to prepare for FCPS Part 1, so I thought of making a video about the most commonly asked questions. Now, this video is going to be a very comprehensive and concise guide for Part 1 preparation. The first most frequently asked question is, how much time is required to prepare for Part 1? Honestly, in my opinion, most of the people take up to 3 to 4 months, but it took me 2.5 months. In the first 1.5 month, I used to study for up to 3 to 4 hours a day, and in the last month, I studied for up to 6 hours a day in the beginning, and in the very last week, I used to study for up to 8 hours a day. So, you do the math. Moving on to the next question, what books do I need to study for Part 1? The first thing is the past papers. You have to do as many past papers as you can. There are so many resources like Rafiullah, Rabi Ali, SK Kims. You can use any of these, but you have to do thoroughly all the past papers. And the next highly recommended books are First Aid and BRS. Now please, I cannot stress this enough. Please do not make a mistake of sitting in exam without reading these two books, because a huge chunk of your Part 1 exam will come from the past papers, BRS and First Aid. The next highly recommended books are first 3 chapters of Pathoma, High Yield Embryology and Snell Review Anatomy. The next question is, how many questions are there in Part 1? And do I have enough time during the exam to attempt all the questions? Now, the Part 1 consists of 2 papers, Paper 1 and Paper 2, each having 100 questions, and they are 2 hours long. You will have ample amount of time and you don't need to worry about that. The next question is, when to sit for Part 1? Now, this is like the very important question, because most of the people do not understand that when they need to sit for the exam. You have to sit in exam when you are ready to give 100% of your time, energy and effort to prepare for Part 1, because it will take time and you would have to sit down and you have to spend more and more time with your books. So please only sit for this exam when you are ready, and when you are ready to give 100% of your time and effort. Best of luck.